from MetLife Stadium in New Jersey. It's Week 14 of the NFL on EA Sports.
3/4 of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. For the Buffalo offense coming out, and it is Josh Allen who is at the helm.
He had the numbers of a game last week that if you win, you talk about him being a gritty guy, managing the game, getting it done. But they lost. So obviously 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown pass. Got to get that changed around.
And throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Devin Singletary with his first carry of the game. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 15 more yards there and quickly another 1st down. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on 1st down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
He was brought down by...
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 13 carries, 57 yards.
I can't remember the last time we did a game where the coach didn't talk about establishing the run first. But they've lost 2 straight games, so they still want to do that. But they've got to have some contingencies, some other options. Expect them maybe to throw it a little bit to open up things and maybe run it a little bit more later in the game.
They'll run on 1st down with Singletary. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
At the 22-yard line.
Allen now looks to throw. He'll drop this underneath the Moss. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that's complete to Zach Moss out of the backfield. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a 1st down. To the air, Allen. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Allen to throw once more. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
They'll look to run with Singletary. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. Devin Singletary, touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Bills take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. This is a crew, they've come out flat their last 2 games, both losses, but just judging by the energy level, they look different here early, and that touchdown shows how.
Yeah, it seems to me that touchdown gets them off the treadmill. Because, you know, you've been on the treadmill. I've seen you work out. You go forever and ever, and it tells you you've gone somewhere, but you really haven't. Exchanged it for an escalator. Still got some hills to climb, but they can get there.
These are good analogies. I run outside sometimes, though. You know, get some fresh air, a little sun on your face.
A little wind in there.
Yeah, that's right. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Here now comes the Jets offense, and the man that will be captaining the ship at 6'3", it's Sam Darnold.
I love how he exploded on the national scene his redshirt freshman year when at the beginning of the season he was not named the starting quarterback, but when USC was struggling, he got an opportunity, and by the end of the year, the Rose Bowl MVP, an epic shootout with Penn State, and put him on the NFL radar in a big way.
On 1st down, it's Darnold. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside, as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
This is Bell.
The 38-yard line.
And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49.
That's good.
Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 at their 49-yard line.
And they'll try the air now with Darnold. It's brought in by Jamison Crowder. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 32-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 32-yard line. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Darnold from the gun. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. So they lost yardage, and they declined the penalty. There's no logical reasoning to do that.
I'm trying to go through this little Rolodex in this small brain of mine, and I'm coming up with nothing, partner. I've got zip on that one. Take the...
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at the 20. So after the INT, it's Allen dancing to his left. He's going to take off with it. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Allen going deep for... Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
It's a gain of 32.
Give him 32 on the play.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
The Bills
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Marcus May. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the Jets' 38-yard line. That's the end.
5 yards remain on 2nd down.
6. Jets, nothing.
On the ground, it's Singletary. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. First target, first catch, and a first down. Here's Allen to throw it. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Devin Singletary.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
To throw again. Allen over the middle here to Brown. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 18. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Here's Singletary, and they'll get him down right around the 16.
The handoff.
Avery Williamson there to make the stop. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the gun, it's Allen. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8. So the shotgun snap to Allen. This will be caught just inside the 10. And the Bills are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man of the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Throwing now is Allen. And the Bills are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage, but it well and popped it free from his grasp.
Third and goal now, mere inches from Pater. They'll try and run. Here's Singletary. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Devin Singletary, his 2nd TD of the game and 16th on the season. And the Bills will add on to their lead. Not a bad start for him. 2 drives for the offense, 2 rushing TDs.
Almost like he's in the percussion section in the band, isn't it? Got a little oomph, right? Got a little crash, got a little bang. He's got it all as he gets to the end zone. 2nd rushing touchdown, as you noted, on 2 drives. He's off to a terrific start.
Okay, you ready? Wait for it. But
Stephen Hauschka to kick off for Buffalo.
Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. Taken from about the 12. A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
Yeah, turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. This one complete to Devin Funchess. That's a gain of 13 as they try to whittle away at this 13-point deficit. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
And a yard.
They'll try and run for it with Bell. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Bell. And he's got this down to the 35. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
It's funny, partner. Le'Veon Bell, when he came out of Michigan State, when I go back and look at my analysis of him and what my grades were for him, thought he was a big-time player, great potential, but I didn't know we were going to get this player. I was used to a big, solid, thick running back, but now I've got a full package, a guy who can do everything, as we just saw there, including breaking tackles.
But at the time, second-round pick in 2013, some people probably wishing they'd taken him in the first. That's going to be caught by Crowder. It's a Jets touchdown. Jamison Crowder, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Jets have made this a one-score game. And that'll make it 13-7. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it ends with a Jet touchdown. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And this carries into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
On the play, 2nd and 10.
Throwing on 2nd down. Allen. And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. From the gun, Allen. Left side caught by Diggs. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. From midfield, here's Allen. And he's able to find Diggs. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts in this first half. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. It's caught left side by John Brown. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Allen now on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Allen letting one go deep for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. And trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. And the Jets defense making things difficult there. 4th down.
Stephen Hauschka for the Bills field goal. A 43-yard.
And this one is no good. He missed it. And this score will stay right where it is.
Keeps the score. Bills 13.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
Darnold on first down. Crowder's got it over the middle. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. A first down throw, Darnold. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. Hands up, forcing the incompletion.
And he comes back with one complete. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st and 10, Darnold. And he'll get this underneath to Bell. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Looking to throw again on second down. Darnold. This is Bell on the dump off. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 30. So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break, as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you and Charles in a bit. But first, let's get to some of these scores around the NFL here in a busy Week 14. We'll get started down at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. And it's the Dolphins who are out in front in the second quarter. The Dolphins still in a dogfight, but this would be a good victory for them if they could get it. From there, we head a little further north up to Atlanta to check on the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And you can see they trail in that matchup against the Tampa Bay Bucks. Mike Evans, a touchdown reception. In the game you're watching, it was
to kick off for Buffalo.
The Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway in this second half. This taken in about 4 yards deep, and no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. New York ready to go again offensively. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. Quick hitter here, it's complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Number 84. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5. At the 40.
A shotgun snap for Darnold. Looking left side, and it's complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Here's Bell. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
On 3rd down, here's Bell. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's Darnold. Goes underneath for Bell. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Now Bell. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Again, it's Bell. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal. Looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. Here's the ex-Florida Gator, Lamichael Pirine. He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. They'll try and run it in with Bell. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. And a look at Bell, who remains down after that play. Appears to have gotten shaken up. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. This Buffalo defense has stood their ground. This is 3rd and goal. Darnold now to throw. This will be caught at about the 5. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there in this passing game. It just can't get off the ground. And that play, it wound up losing yardage.
So a decent drive there to start the 3rd quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
At their own 25-yard line.
So here's the Bills offense now. They get ready for their first possession of the 2nd half. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. Well, let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. 7 yards, the pickup there. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Singletary. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Midfield, a gain of 7, and the Bills' 1st down.
And they're going to go with the jet sweep. This is Diggs with it. And some room to work. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. The end result, 21 yards.
An excellent run there coming from out wide.
And we used to consider these jet sweeps to be gadget plays or something a little bit unusual, right? But now most teams have some version of this play in their playbook. And I think it's a lot because of the receivers that are being developed nowadays. These guys look like running backs, even though they're playing out on the perimeter.
A good action to this point in the 3rd quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10.
His throw incomplete. He was looking for Devin Singletary there.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
And now it's 3rd down. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
At the 7-yard line.
It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They run here with Singletary. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And the Jets are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Fumble on the play.
Well, partner, here's where team football gets tested a little bit because I know the defensive guys were over there chilling on the sidelines, and all of a sudden they heard the sudden change call because that fumble puts them right back on the field, and they've got to go out and finish the game now themselves.
Absolutely. Nursing that slim lead here in the 4th, a costly turnover. So following the fumble recovery, here's Darnold. Oh, no, he lost the football.
The pass. A fumble on the play.
Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points, but the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
The fumble on first down. Now here's second down. Now it's Darnold. And he's got his man on the out route. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. Darnold from the gun. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down.
10 at the 37-yard line.
Back to throw, Darnold. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up second and 10. Darnold to throw again. And he comes back with one complete. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 18. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. 7 yards the pickup on the pitch and catch. Facing a 2nd and 3. Ball on the 10. Here's Pirine. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8.
The ball carrier. He's brought down by Micah Hyde. Brings up third down.
The Jets on third down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. They're looking at third and a few inches. Darnold. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
But plain and simple, that's the second time today that he's dropped a pass.
And that one, I think, maybe even a little easier than the earlier one that he dropped. Surprising.
Was this game announced as a night game prior to, and maybe his rhythm is just off? He's got
it
thrown off. He's got to wake up, enjoy the sunshine, and go play.
That ties the game.
Well, you talk about clutch. That one was right down Broadway, and this game's all even here in the 4th.
Yeah, he didn't leave any doubt, did he? Good snap, good hold, dead center. Almost like a big-time golfer in a major, firing at a pin from the fairway, trying to win the tournament going down the stretch.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 22.
The football back to the Bills and Stephon Diggs. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken.
Oh, now he's stripped. He lost the football. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
Well, so much for the 4-minute offense. They were trying to reduce the clock, get in position to win the game, and leave no time for them to come back and catch them. And guess what? They turned the ball over. Yeah, I mean, they had it all set up for themselves, and they let it get away.
So we've got a challenge. Our referee's going to take another look on the tablet. He's going to be watching to see if the knee was down prior to the ball coming out.
Oh, I love what you just said there. You nailed it, because if the ball's shifting or moving before the knee or any other part of the body hits the ground, then that'll be considered a fumble.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at the 40. He'll give it to Singletary here to start the drive. Pierre Desir in on the stop.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Allen. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Pierre Desir. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the fourth quarter, and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory.
On the tackle. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the
Again, here's Pirine. And he's got this down to the 35. 12 yards there and a first down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
On first down, it's Darnold. Wide open receiver complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Mike Gesicki, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Jets have taken the lead.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Bills take over 1st and 10. At their own.
Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. And he's going to get this on down to the 13-yard line. Agreed, that's twice now in this fourth quarter.
As a quarterback, a lot of times you think it's all on you to make plays when you're losing. And here, the play's not there, but he throws it anyway.
And he'll fight his way down right around the 12.
Ball carrier.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll run again with Pirine. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. It'll be a loss of 1, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. On 4th down, Darnold. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Touchdown. It would be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your... And I'm thinking I got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Set to kick off.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Allen and the Bills now, down by 2 touchdowns, 1:14 to go. And they're in danger of a 3rd straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a dump off here complete, and not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
At the 26-yard line.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up third.
Intended for Cole Beasley.
You got to give some credit. They're able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because their only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and get some type of a pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball has been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. One final try here for Allen. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Marcus May with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, there's a time and a place for everything. Down 2 scores late in the fourth. I get it. Now is the time to throw it downfield, but that one might just write an end to this ball game.
Yeah, I hear all the time how critical I am of play calls. Not in this situation. No other choice.
Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. Oh. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, this is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. And Charles, you know what coaches always tell us. We want to win our home games. That much we know. We want to protect our home turf. They got that done in this one.
Exactly right. When you start a season, everyone's goal, win all of your home games, split your road games, and you're likely going to be in the playoffs. But when you win at home, boy, what a great feeling that is. You don't even mind if people are at your house when you get home after a win like that.
So for the Jets, their very slim playoff hopes remain as they move to 6-7 on the year. And they'll have another home date next week as the Indianapolis Colts come to town. Meanwhile, for the Bills, off chances as they drop to 6-7 on the year. And they'll try again next week at home against